Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over a little severe weather risk, and also we're going to be going over a few more things. So anyway, let's jump into the video. So for the day one outlook, there's a little bit of thunderstorms forecast for the California coast, but not really any severe thunderstorms forecast. But you could see this area in here. If you can spot your county in there, just some general thunderstorms are possible. No severe weather expected. Anyway, for tomorrow on the 4th, this is one of the days that we could see some severe weather across Kentucky and Tennessee. So if we can get a clearer view if we take off the counties layer. Let's just turn on cities. So the cities that are in this look to be Bowling Green, Nashville, and Jackson. Jackson, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, and Bowling Green, Kentucky are in a marginal risk of severe weather tomorrow. As I was reading through this text product at the bottom, it says, there could be a supercell or two. So that would give the potential for a tornado or two. As we can see here, when we click on tornado, the risk for tornadoes remains from Bowling Green down to Jackson, Tennessee. And it says some major population centers at risk. The total population is around 3.5 million. Nashville, Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, and Bowling Green, Kentucky. You could see some isolated tornadoes. For the wind risk, 5% wind risk stretching just south of Louisville, down to Jackson, Tennessee, down through Nashville and Bowling Green. So this risk is a bit south of Louisville. There is no hail risk as of now. There is some thunderstorm potential on February. Wait a second, I think I said the wrong day. This one is for February 5th, the marginal risk. And then this one is for February 6th. It says February 4th up here because that's the day that this outlook was issued on. So this is updated today. The general thunderstorm risk stretches back from Baltimore down here to Memphis, through Chattanooga, up near Roanoke, and then through Raleigh, North Carolina. So these areas, a big portion of the eastern United States in a thunderstorm risk. Nothing severe expected as of this time. It says that convection should remain a bit disorganized, so that will limit the potential for severe storms. Day 4 outlook, nothing, potential too low. And then once we get to day 7 and day 8, predictability will become too low. So anyway, going over to the Climate Prediction Center, 6 to 10 day temperature, excuse me. Anyway, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, below normal temperatures for much of the west, all of the west and most of the plains. Also, all of the northeast areas going from Pennsylvania all the way to Maine. Above average temperatures for the southeast here. Not gonna last very long, as we're gonna see here in a second. But anyway, the above average precipitation will be for much of the east and south, and also for some of the Rocky Mountain range and the plains. Below average precipitation for some of the Great Lakes and desert Southwest. Whoops. Let's see. As we're going to see here in a second, much of the southeast now is still a bit above average temperature-wise, but some of the cold air is getting into the southeast. And also, most of the nation at this point is below average temperature-wise. Anyway, precipitation-wise, you should be above average if you live anywhere in the northwest through the plains, Rocky Mountains, southern plains, northern plains, even some portions of the upper Midwest, southeast, New England, northeast, portions of the Great Lakes. All of these areas in here will be above average precipitation-wise. Specific areas that they've highlighted that they're confident in is those areas in there. Below normal precipitation if you live in the desert southwest. And then this is the Weather Prediction Center. Today they're forecasting heavy rain for some of the west out there. Rain for most of the west though. Also some heavy snow if you live near farther north of that. Mixed precipitation for areas in there like Seattle. And you can also see some snow showers if you live in these areas. It stretches back from Washington and Oregon all the way through North Dakota. Rain if you live in areas like Missouri, Tennessee, West Virginia, portions of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, and Arkansas. And then some mixed precipitation if you live in northern Missouri. I think even some freezing rain is possible there. You can see some snow if you live near the Great Lakes here. For tomorrow, this is going to be a big system. This is like the system that's bringing severe weather here to Kentucky and Tennessee, the low pressure system with the warm front back behind it. So this weather system here has areas of freezing rain and mixed precipitation to the north of it, and then and then thunderstorms to the south. So this could bring quite a few thunderstorms, especially severe in these areas. That was the areas that were highlighted in the marginal risk. And also out west, snowfall for a lot of the north, like even some of the Great Lakes in upper Midwest, northern plains, northern Rocky Mountains, and some of the northwest. You could see some heavier snow showers or something, or freezing rain if you live out here off the Pacific Northwest coast. You could even see some rain showers down here towards like San Diego, Los Angeles area. And then also you could see some mixed precipitation in some of the Rocky Mountains region, I guess. And then by the way, this is 7 a.m. tomorrow till 7 a.m. Eastern Time Thursday. And then this one, still maybe some thunderstorms back into Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Southern Virginia here. Also some rain showers in Ohio, West Virginia, and Virginia. And then some mixed precipitation and freezing rain and all that possible in the New England and Northeast areas. Mixed precipitation possible back into the Rocky Mountains. Also snowfall possible back into the Rocky Mountains and also up into the Pacific Northwest. Some heavier snowfall possible in these areas in here. Probably mainly going to be in higher elevations as mixed precipitation is expected outside of that. And then rain possible for the southwest and western California coasts. Also for areas like Mobile, Alabama, and here and near New Orleans, you could see some rain showers. This is 7 a.m. Eastern Thursday, 7 a.m. Eastern Friday. Let's see, this surface analysis, this was about 1 or 2 hours ago. This is what's happening over the nation. some sort of this thing here, cold front. Wait a second. I'm not sure if this is current. Let's see. Let's go here. Okay. This is about, let's see. This is about 10 a.m. Eastern time today. You could see the cold front swinging through here. Probably not going to cool it down that much. Some low pressure systems with this whole big thing out here. And anyway, let's move ahead to about 12 p.m., 1 p.m. around Eastern time today. You can see some snowfall back into the northwest in some of the northern Rocky Mountains. Also, some rain showers along this front if you live in areas like northern Alabama, back into Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. And then also some heavier showers if you live out in western California and California in general. You could see some snow showers if you live along the Great Lakes region. So let's go along to about, say, around 7 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, or on Tuesday, so today, 7 p.m. Eastern today. This low pressure system kind of moves out of the area of the areas where we're expecting severe weather and in here. So it kind of moves out of these areas. And then it shifts into the Carolinas. And then this low pressure system over bringing some precipitation near Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. Maybe even some ice for if you live in southern Kansas. We see this cold front thing here going all the way from out here in the Atlantic Ocean back into New Mexico. You can also see some, it looks like maybe a thunderstorm or two out in California, Central California mainly. And you could see some snowfall back into the Pacific Northwest, into the Rocky Mountains there. This is about 1 a.m. Wednesday Eastern time. So you could see, let's see, so there's a dry line thing down through here with this low pressure system. It kind of shifts into a stationary front back in these areas. Stationary front is basically, like the name suggests, it stays in the same place and doesn't move a whole lot. A low pressure system out in the northwest being this kind of a mess really to the northwest, snowfall to the northwest and also into the Rocky Mountains, rain to the south of it, and then also you could see some thunderstorms in California and off the Pacific Northwest coast. We could see some ice in Kansas and southern Nebraska, and then snow and ice to southwestern Nebraska there. A little pocket of snow and ice. Let's see. Let's see here. This is about 7 a.m. Wednesday. We can see some thunderstorms beginning for Arkansas, Missouri, and southern Tennessee here. And the thunderstorms will be beginning around, say, 7 a.m. Eastern. This might be central. I think these thunderstorms are in central time, so this would be about 7 a.m. Central time. And out in the northwest, we still got that low pressure system. Down to the south, you could see some mixed precipitation, ice, and rain, so you could get the whole bag right there of precipitation south of the low pressure system. This low pressure system over here bringing like this little warm front type look. This would allow warm air to come in Also, for the southern extent of these storms, this little warm front thing here would allow warm air to come up into the storms. Thunderstorms off the Pacific Northwest coast, and then snow for the Pacific Northwest and into the Rocky Mountains. Also, rain for the southwest coast, and then some snow and ice once you go back into northern Missouri, Illinois, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Anyway, let's move along to about 1 p.m. Wednesday. We could see some thunderstorms beginning for central Missouri here, western Tennessee, southern Tennessee, back into northern Mississippi and eastern Arkansas. Also, if you live out the Pacific Northwest, you could see some thunderstorms, maybe if you live like right there on the coast. But then once you get right inland, pretty much all the precipitation inland is going to be mainly snow. But, I mean, you could see some rain showers if you live right on the coast, but this snow extent stretches all the way from the Great Lakes out to the northwest. And then the low pressure system moving on the southwest coast. And then let's see, this is about 7 p.m. Eastern. This low pressure system moving right through northern Alabama, southern Tennessee. Then we could see thunderstorms for a lot of this area in here. And then ice for a sliver here of, looks like portions of Iowa, southern Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, southern Michigan, northern Ohio, southern Pennsylvania, Maryland, portions of West Virginia and Virginia. So ice would be a concern for those areas. And then snow for the northwest. Once again, let's see. This is about 7 a.m. on Thursday, Eastern time. We can see this warm front allowing for thunderstorm development in these areas, allowing for the warm air to allow thunderstorms to happen. A little high pressure system setting up over the Carolinas here. And then a low pressure system over in the northwest, actually a few low pressure systems out west, bringing some rain, snow, and maybe even some ice, depending on where you live. And then snow some areas for the northeast, and then ice for Pennsylvania, and then snow for some of the Great Lakes. This is about 7 p.m. Thursday. This cold front swinging through. This will allow for thunderstorms to develop along Tennessee, Kentucky, and West Virginia. Also, snow once again out west. And then rain once again for the, if you live in the northwest, then it'll be off to shore or out off to sea. And if you live out into the southwest, it'll be inland for portions of California. Let's see. This is the Weather Prediction Center hazardous weather outlooks. We can see one here for hazardous cold from the 6th on the day of the 6th. And then this second one is for the 10th. This one over here is for high winds on the 8th. This one will be on the 6th for heavy precipitation. This one will be on the 6th for heavy rain. Same for that. And let's see. This will be heavy snow for portions of the northeast and on the 8th. And then let's go over to the National Weather Service radar. We can see not a whole lot happening, but but anyway, you could see some precipitation going on for some these areas in here and also for some of the Great Lakes. The NWS watch warning and advisory display. If we look at southwestern Kansas, there's a red flag warning in effect. This is for, let's see, the National Weather Service in Dodge City issued it. It's in effect from noon to 6 p.m. Central Time Wednesday. And then it says winds to southwest 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts of 40, and relative humidity as low as 10%. So this is very dry and windy conditions in southwestern Kansas. Be concerned about the fire weather. Well, not be concerned, but I guess don't burn anything out. So don't burn anything out there, I guess, for the red flag warning. And then the winter weather advisory, ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch for areas in Missouri and Illinois. And then this winter storm watch is in effect for, let's see, total snow accumulations up to 1 inch and ice accumulations up to 1/4 inch. Anyway, before I close out the video, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and you should check out EpicPen. You can get EpicPen Pro for $2 a month. You can get whiteboard, blackboard, lines, circles, squares, and arrows, and then you can get on-screen text, fading ink, and extra colors. So anyway, thank you for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.